Yeah, hi, Julie. Now, this is now the most serious internal crisis that Iran has seen in almost a decade. It started with protests against the economy, but it has morphed into this much bigger 7-8-day series of demonstrations against the religious leadership, the regime, and critically the supreme leader himself, Ayatollah Khamenei. It's unprecedented. The death toll now stands at 21, with over 1,000 arrested, and the US has said they will consider more sanctions if the regime gets violent.
We must not be silent. The people of Iran are crying out for freedom.
The US is also calling for an emergency UN meeting to discuss. This is a new wave of protesters, mainly under 25s, angry at the regime's corruption, and crucially, they come from the regime's rural, traditional strongholds. And many of them are also angry because the nuclear deal promised them sanctions relief and better quality of life. Instead, they have seen the Iranian government spend billions on Hezbollah, on Syrian wars abroad, and meddling in other countries. Now, the government is responding, and they've been airing videos of counter-demonstrations across the country by tens of thousands of pro-regime supporters. But many analysts believe these crowds will have been bussed in specifically for the purpose. The regime has threatened to crack down with an iron fist, but so far they've been cautious. And at last we have heard from the Ayatollah Khamenei himself, who had remained very quiet up till now, and as ever, he blamed Iran's foreign enemies for this. Now, some people have predicted the fall of the Iranian regime, but it is too early to say that. Tens of thousands of protesters rather than the million we saw plus back in 2009. Nevertheless, it is a new series of protesters. Their rage is aimed at someone very different. So we'll see over the coming days if this escalates or perhaps if it just peters out. We just don't know. But a lot of support from the US for those rising up. Julie?
Benjamin Hall, thank you so much.